In the unforgiving theater of modern warfare, only the strongest endure. At the center of this evolution is South Korea's K2 Black Panther, a tank designed for high-intensity combat. Combining precision firepower, advanced protection, and high mobility, the K2 brings together the key elements required on the modern battlefield. And its story no longer belongs to the Korean peninsula alone. From Europe to South America and the deserts beyond, the K2 is now finding its place on a global stage. Even in an age where drones and missiles dominate the battlefield, main battle tanks continue to play a central role. Infantry, no matter how capable, remain vulnerable to armored threats, and missiles alone cannot secure and hold territory. What is required is a system that can advance under fire, break through defensive lines, and create a path for forces to follow. A combination of protection and firepower. The K2 Black Panther has drawn international attention because it is designed around these fundamental roles. A 1,500 horsepower engine, a top speed of around 70 kilometers per hour. It maintains mobility across difficult terrain, allowing it to move rapidly across the battlefield. It sees first, it fires first, and it is designed to operate across a wide range of conditions. The Korean peninsula presents a demanding environment for any armored vehicle. Around 70% of the terrain is mountainous. The climate can also shift dramatically, from temperatures as low as -20 degrees to humid summer heat approaching 40. The K2 Black Panther was designed with these conditions in mind. Reliable ignition in sub-zero temperatures. A cooling system built to operate in extreme heat. A hydro-pneumatic suspension system allowing the chassis to adjust to uneven terrain. And the ability to ford rivers up to 4.1 meters deep. For the K2, steep slopes and water obstacles are not simply barriers, but conditions it is designed to operate within. At its core, a tank is defined by its firepower. The K2 is equipped with a 120mm 55 caliber main gun, supported by an automated loading system capable of firing around 10 rounds per minute. It can also engage targets beyond direct line of sight using the KSTAM, a top attack munition. Launched in a high arc, it descends from above, targeting the relatively vulnerable upper surfaces of an armored vehicle. An automatic target tracking system helps maintain alignment even while the vehicle is in motion. This allows the K2 to sustain a high level of accuracy under complex battlefield conditions. With a combination of firepower, mobility, and protection, integrated through advanced electronic systems, the K2 is increasingly being discussed alongside other leading main battle tanks, including the American M1 Abrams and Germany's Leopard 2. One factor behind this attention is cost. The M1 Abrams can cost in the range of $25 to $30 million per unit, while the K2 is often considered a more cost-efficient alternative. Another key factor is production. The K2 is designed with shorter production timelines than many comparable systems, allowing it to be delivered more quickly. In 2022, following the outbreak of the war in Ukraine, Poland moved to expand its armored capabilities. Among its choices was the K2. Several factors proved decisive. Its performance in demanding operating conditions, the possibility of technology transfer, and the speed at which it could be brought into service. Other countries in Europe are also assessing the K2, with discussions and negotiations ongoing. Romania is widely seen as one of the most likely candidates for a near-term agreement. It has identified the K2 as a potential next-generation main battle tank and is currently engaged in final-stage negotiations. In a region often described as the traditional center of tank development, the K2's presence is becoming increasingly visible. The next arena is the Middle East. Extreme heat and fine desert sand, conditions that present a different kind of challenge for armored vehicles. To address this, a Middle East variant has been developed, the K2ME. It features an enhanced cooling system to manage high temperatures, specialized filtration to reduce sand ingress, and improved climate control for crew conditions. Adapted to its environment, the K2 is drawing growing attention from countries in the region, including Iraq and Saudi Arabia. South America, too, is part of this expanding picture. Peru has identified South Korea as a key partner in the modernization of its ground forces. For nations navigating high-altitude terrain and demanding landscapes, the K2 is emerging as a viable alternative designed for such environments. Once a symbol of national self-reliance, the K2 has moved beyond its origins, now extending its presence across Europe, the Middle East, and South America. Its role, increasingly, is not only defined by capability, but by the part it plays in maintaining regional security. There is a long-standing reality in military strategy that strength can serve as a means of preserving stability. Within that context, the K2 continues to evolve, shaped by new environments, new requirements, and an ever-changing battlefield.